If there is one MLA in the Goa Legislative Assembly who has been more vocal inside and outside the assembly, it has to be one, the first time MLA of Aam Aadmi Party, Venzy Vegas. He has taken up various issues concerning the Goans, be it the reversal, be it Madai, be it your ration quota. He has been vocal with all these issues which are actually concerning the people. Today we are going to talk to him about what keeps him motivating and has he been able to meet the expectations of the people in the last 1 year. Welcome Manjibab. Welcome. This is your first interview with Goinkar Pond and tell us how it has been, the first year has been, and what has kept you motivated. You have always seen on the road, be it on the reversal or ration card shop or PDS. What keeps you motivating?
Thank you, Suraj Bab, for having me here. Yes, this 1 year journey has really been very satisfying. कित्याक प्रत्येक दीस एक उठ्ठा आसतना चिंतून आनी भायर सरता प्लॅनिंग करून की आज कितें करपा जाय दिसाक, वॉट आय नीड टू डू टुवर्ड्स दी पीपल ऑफ गोवा, टुवर्ड्स द पीपल ऑफ बेनावलीम कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी. आनी हें चिंतून प्लॅनिंग करून भायर सरता आनी try to see that maximum what is being planned is executed so that I get satisfaction out of my daily routine. This 1 year journey, we have touched a lot of things. We have touched something very unique things. Where environment is concerned, we did geotagging of plants, which was very unique. So that appreciation gives satisfaction. Where education is concerned, we did workshops. We did something called a psychometric testing, test of psychometric for a child who did 10th standard. Career workshops we did. Uh, yes, recently the reversal for the last 1 year, we have been proposing the geo bag, which probably we will see coming into limelight. Several issues we have taken up, we have been fighting, and we have been trying to satisfactorily try to follow so that the people are happy. And yes, appreciation comes through media support. We read newspapers, then you feel satisfied. And rest, yes, people call you, people send you messages saying that you've done a good job and we need things to move. Not only in Benaulim like this, we need things to happen in all the constituencies like this. And they keep asking me, Kitkon kartu tu? How do you do this? So my only answer to this is the entire satisfaction, entire drive to do things for Goa and Goans at large comes from our leader, and our leader is Sri Arvind Kejriwal, who has got so much of energy, so much of positivity in him. आणि आम्ही पळयत आसा, there is so much he's been hammered. He's been the only person who is been projected today as the Prime Minister face, who is actually the only one person whom we can think of. If there is a fight for a new Prime Minister today, we see his face. And this is the only person that gives me inspiration to work. And if he can do it and I am part of his team, then I should able to do it for my state, and my state is Goa. And people of Benaulim constituency, that is the 7 villages that we have, has put their trust in me as a new legislator. And I think I am satisfied that I have been able to go my best in this 1 year. And I'm continuously, daily, every day, there is always something, and always there is something new out of the box, not the regular style. And and my always way of looking is that accountability towards everything that I do. So I expect also accountability from the present government. So I expect accountability from my deliverance also in my constituency. So I evaluate my own self, and that is how I have been moving.
You were elected after the Banavlikars felt that there is not enough happening in the constituency. They were upset with the earlier rulers or the MLAs. Things were not good. Have you been able to meet their expectations?
Meeting expectations is a continuous process. Uh, I can say that I am doing my best day to day basis, touching various segments. Benaulim is a beautiful constituency. आमचे कडेन भरपूर different type of compositions are different kinds of there is fishermen, there is farmers, toddy tappers, carpenters, rampundkar, there is a museum over here. We are diversified with various communities. Taxi driver, rickshaw driver, pilot, motorcycle pilot. So itly diversified communities in one constituency. मेळना तुका. I mean, we are a unique blend of so many. So which means I have to fulfill expectations parallelly with more than 23 types of communities. 23 types of communities are parallel. I have to cater to their requirements. It is not difficult. At the same time, it is not easy. So yes, it's a process. I feel I am learning as well as I am delivering. So for me, it is a two-way situation. I learn how to do good governance, how to give back to the people by being a legislator today, how to lead my constituency, आणि हांव शिकता आणि हांव डिलिव्हरी करता. सो इट्स अ प्रोसेस. आय एम अचिविंग डे टू डे.
What has changed in last 1 year in your constituency?
Last 1 year, the major change what has happened is fear in the mind of people is not there. As an MLA today, there is no fear to approach Venzy. There is no fear that Venzy will stop your business. वेन्झी येवन तुका धमकी दितलो, वेन्झी येवन दादागिरी करतलो, तुगेलो धंदो बंद करतलो, तुका हफ्तो घेतलो. हो फियर टोटली बंद जाल्लो. दीस यूज टू हॅपन बिफोर. की तूं जरी तरी अशें केलें जाल्यार तुका येवन बोवाड घालताले, दादागिरी करताले. सो देर इज पीस ऑफ मायंड इन द कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी. I think first thing is that major change that has happened, and I definitely would like to vouch that this was because of my style of working. There is no fear today. There is no fear in any businessman today who is doing business. There is no fear in any small segment, whatever you want to start. की बाबा तू वेन्झी गे भुरगे येतले, धमकी दितले ना, तशें ना. वेन्झी येवन तुका हप्तो घेतलो ना. सो दॅट पीस ऑफ मायंड इज देर अक्रॉस. जावं तो गरीब जावं गिरेस्त जावं कितें जावं, तुका पयशे मागोन तूं हेरस करतो म्हणटाय तें वेन्झीगे अजेंडा ना. हेट्रीड पॉलिटिक्स म्हणटाय तें वेन्झीगे अजेंडा ना. आनी पीपल हॅव सीन दॅट. नेवर देर इज डिस्क्रिमिनेशन की तुवें म्हाका वोट मारलो या मारलो ना. सो टुडे वन थिंग वॉट हॅज चेंज्ड हियर इन दीस कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीज, अक्रॉस सगल्यांगेली कामां जातलीं. अक्रॉस सगल्यांगेली काम जाताय. वेदर यू वर ऑपोजीट मी, ऑपोजीट माय पार्टी, that does not matter. We have started a fresh journey. I have been elected. People have given me a chance. I am everybody's MLA, and I will do my best with the limited resources that this government is giving. That is very important. With the limited funds that this government is sanctioning, with that I will try to balance and do gradually everybody's work. And the key is planning. If I can plan for the next monsoon now, then I know that I am able to get the funds accordingly. So the key is planning, and that is how I am moving.
Your constituency is known as one of the most tourist frequented constituency. What are the changes you have made to this so that the local communities benefit from tourism?
Tourism changes do not happen overnight. Tourism changes is a process, which means in the last 1 year.
No, I am saying as in the shack owners, the taxis, all those things, the small time hotels, all are dependent on tourism. We have seen you talking about the shacks and taxis. Has it worked out?
Partially yes, partially no, because we have come out of COVID. There were demands that another 1 year license should be given to the shack owners, which I put forward. I addressed it. We got it done. That was last assembly elections when we won in 2022. So त्यांना एक वर्स मेळ्ळें शेक ओनरांक मेळ्ळें. They were also pursuing. I also pursued. It was done. मागीर आमगेलें आतां Spirit of Goa, we brought it here. It was a demand in the assembly. So that is also to boost tourism. There was a huge footfall. More than maybe 8,000-9,000 people were there on the last day of the event. So similarly, small things, we are trying to get the creek organized, which is a long pending issue. It is a tourism hotspot, the Kolwa Creek. Overnight it doesn't happen, but the process has started. So step by step, tourism related, we are trying to introduce small things. We are also pushing on tourist policing, which is one of the major issue today all over Goa. In this 1 year, we had 2 or 3 visits of the honorable tourism minister, my colleague Rohan Kaunte. He has come here 2-3 times. So he has seen things, he is aware of the things, follow up is happening. So I would say that we have not achieved in a big way, because achievement comes for the whole of Goa tourism. But yes, as I said earlier, the entire coastal belt is today stress free, which means they are not worried that they have to pay someone. There is extortion happening in this constituency. So one way they are free. So when your mind is free, you work better to make sure businesses come towards you. You treat the client well. So I think this is happening in the process. Where government is concerned, yes, there is a lot of things missing which needs to be done. But having a minister like Rohan County, the expectations are high from him, and he is delivering at a very fast pace, like how I am delivering in my constituency. So that is the reason we have this hope. And if 1 to 10, I need 10 things, I can say at least 1 2 things I am getting, and I'm getting it organized. And it's a journey of the next 4 years to complete my
Yesterday,
term.
you were seen on the road talking to the policemen who were allegedly being harassed by harassing the tourists. This thing has been happening throughout Goa. As a MLA of tourist constituency, what do you have to say about this? Have you taken up this issue with the chief minister?
Chief Minister couldn't not exactly, but I think after yesterday's situation, now it is time to take this up with the Chief Minister. I will not say that he is not aware. He is aware of what is happening, but this is total mismanagement of the traffic cell and the local police station. Both PIs must sit together and plan, because every 200 meters you will see there is police giving you a challan. What is the role of these people? These people's role is to manage traffic, not to people should not get afraid that you are standing there. आणि अश करून रावता ते की लिपोन रावता. एक टर्न आहा जाल्यार टर्ना कडेन लिपोन रावले. अरे टर्ना कडेन मनीस जेन्ना बायक घेवन येलो तो तुका चलोवन भितलो मरे, वयलो आनी एक्सिडेंट जातलो. आणि वॉट इज द म्हाका कांय समजना वॉट इज द मायंडसेट. तूं ग्रीन हावजा कडेन दोग जाण रावता, सर्कला कडेन वीच इज लेस देन 200 मिटर्स इज द कोलवा सर्कल, थिंग 4 जाण रावता. आनी थिंगसोन मुखार एसएजी ग्रावंड आहा, तेंगे ट्रॅफिक सेल आहा, थिंग 5 जाण रावता. ते दॅट इज नदर 100 मिटर्स, हे 150 200 मिटर्स. सो हे तिनी कडेन तुमी लोकेशनार रावता एवरी डे. वॉट इज द सिट्युएशन? सो इट इज टोटल अननेसेसरी harassment to people. So mismanagement of this, because both departments are not sitting.
This is hurting tourism also.
100%.
So did you take up this at least with the tourism minister?
Tourism minister is aware of these things. Tourism minister is aware. He has visited the constituency. Plus this is pan Goa issue. Pan Goa issue. So tourism minister गेले दूसरे constituency जे coastal belt आहे, he has seen that this is happening. Now why the government is not serious? It is a question mark that the CM, I will put it across. Why CM is not interfering? Why is he not giving instructions to the DG? Why is not giving instructions to the SP of traffic, saying that both must sit together, and you are there for traffic management. You are not there for to give talau. And the local PI also has to understand, if you do not have a target, then why are you keeping that machine and keeping your police there? Traffic cell has a target. The other police station does not have, the local police station does not have targets. So why is your man standing there for no reason? He is there to manage the traffic. So manage traffic. There was one place called in the Bindikode काय बरं जेवण मेळटा रेस्टॉरंटान. थिंग ट्रॅफिक जाता, पूण हे ट्रॅफिक बंद करचे परस हे थिंग हफ्तो घेवपाक रावता. आनी वाय आय से हफ्तो इज बिकॉज वेन देर इज मिसमॅनेजमेंट ऑफ ट्रॅफिक, चालान दिवपाक वता, देर इज अ टेंडन्सी नो, देर इज अ टेंडन्सी की 500 तालाव पडता तो तुका 100 रुपया दिवपाक ऑफर करता, आनी ते ऑफराक टेम्पटेशन जाता. ते टेम्पटेशनाक करप्शन मागीर कमी जाता. सो यू आर देर जेवण दिता थिंगा ट्रॅफिक जाता, यू कंट्रोल ट्रॅफिक. तूं तें मशीन घेवन रावनाका. तो मशीन घेवन रावलो म्हणून जेवपाक तो लोकूय गेलो, तागे धंदोय पेडेर जालो. सो दिस इज, आय थिंक, हॅज टू बी स्ट्रॉंगली रेक्टिफाईड. I have already called today. I have spoken to the Kolwa police station. PSI had come here. The traffic PI says that yesterday the video was out on Facebook. So he has to ask his superiors in order to come for a meeting to discuss. I need to now talk to his superiors and ask, is there any rule की फेसबुकार लायव्ह जोरी तरी तुमी रॉंग करता तें घातली जाल्यार तुका आपयलें जाल्यार आमदारान तूं येवचें न्हू म्हणून कितें रूल आहा का म्हणून. I need to ask his superiors. I will take this up. Asli mara, when there is something for social cause, this relation starts getting bitter like this. I have not called you for my house purpose. These guys must try to understand why are you called here. There was a issue yesterday. You try to say that you have to ask your superiors. I want to know who are these superiors now. SP traffic, DYSP traffic who is in Margaon, I will call both these superiors and I will ask, is this an answer?
Another issue I wanted to ask you, you have made an allegation that the government led by Dr. Pramod Sawant is not sympathetic to the issues of water sports, local traditional Goan businessmen like water sports, shacks, taxis. What exactly did you mean to say?
See, somehow this government uh, always is in a perception creation mode that they are in election mode always. इलेक्शन काबार जाता तांकां येते इलेक्शन दिसती पडटा आनी तो कॅरट फॉर द नेक्स्ट 5 years कितकोन लांबोवपाक जाय तो हो प्लॅन आसता तेंगेलो तो सॉल्व करपा इश्यू प्लॅन आसना तेंगेलो इट इज नॉट ओन्ली अबाउट वॉटर स्पोर्ट एनीथींग ट्रेडिशनल कितें सॉर्ट आवट जाला ह्या गव्हर्मेंटान वेर ही हॅज सॉल्व टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हराचे इश्यू ट्रेडिशनल टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हर्स हे आमगे लिला बी कॉमेर्स जाल्लें तेन्ना ही हॉटेलां मोबरार रान आहलें थिंगा हे टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हरांनी आय एम जस्ट टेकिंग वन एक्झाम्पल ऑफ अ हॉटेल ऑल हॉटेलचं सिट्युएशन इज द सेम रान आहली हिंगा पयलीं 90s जेन्ना ही हॉटेल आयली तेन्ना हे टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हरांनी त्या लोकांक बरे भाशेन सेफली पावयले हाडले हो धंदो वाडलो आनी हॉटेल आयली टुरिजम डेस्टिनेशन जाल्लें बट दॅट टायम दे वर टोल्ड तुमी हेर कितें धंदो आहा तो बंद करून टॅक्सी घाला दे इन्वेस्टेड एंड टुडे डिजिटलायज येयले म्हणटरी आमी हे पोन्ने टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हरां 30 वर्सां जालीं तांकां भायर उडोवपाक चिंतता यू हॅव टू मेक देम ग्रो वीथ यू नो सेम वे वॉटर स्पोर्ट्स who has grown business today we got awarded as the third most best beach Benaulim beach in the whole of Asia by TripAdvisor. So when TripAdvisor and such kind of organizations have this kind of survey they look into water sports everything. So traditional water sports are taxi drivers are आमगे pilot आहा कितलेशे वस्ता धिऱ्यो आहा एज अ स्पोर्ट्स ट्रेडिशनल हे कुमदाद आहा म्युजियम्स आहाय आमगेली मुको म्युजियम आहाय 2 हिंगा सो एक प्रिजर्व करपाक कांयच ना इट इज ऑलवेज हँग आनी लोक विसरता की हो सरकार इश्यू सॉर्ट करना टेम्पररी तुका सॉल्विंग प्रॉब्लम करता टेम्पररी सो ते टेम्पररी मोडाक कितें जाता इलेक्शन येता त्या टेम्पररी मोडाक तुका एक कॅरेट लांबयता ते इलेक्शन मोडाक वयता ते इलेक्शन काबार आनी 2-3 वर्सां परत इलेक्शन येता सो दे आर कंटिन्युअसली नॉट सॉल्विंग द प्रॉब्लम कित्याक प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व केलो जाल्यार देन पीपल आर एड्युकेटेड नो देन दे वील वोट फॉर पीपल लायक मी दे वील अंडरस्टँड द डिफरन्स बिटवीन दॅट So आता पळय yesterday we got a Supreme Court verdict with regards to that Jallikattu verdict and Jallikattu गेलो जो bill आहा that bill and the Dhirio bill which I presented in the assembly session last monsoon session is exactly in lines as per law it cannot go bad in the taste of law so आज Dhirio करपाक इतली commotion जाता but तुम जरी तर ते streamline केलें and make it a sport of Goa see government is what is about rules if we come with a rule break our heads and say let the bull be a domestic animal let's change तुमच्यान कोकोनट ट्री ग्रास करपा जाता जाल्यार हे बुला डोमेस्टीक एनिमल करपा जायना होल थिंग चेंजीस when the bull becomes a domestic animal he is like same like a dog no आमगे घरां we have pets no dogs ते सुणे आमी बांदता न्ही why are you allowed to tie a dog you are not in violation of his consensus you are not in violation of a dog's consensus तू सुण्याको विचारून ताका बेल्ट घायना नाजाल्यार थिंगाय प्रॉब्लम जाता आशिल्लें न्हू एनिमल वायलेशन जाता आशिल्लें इज अ डोमेस्टीक एनिमल सो ताका वायलेशन जायना सेम भाशेन जरी तरी आमी बुलाक जरी डोमेस्टीक एनिमल केलो आनी आमी आख्खो स्पोर्ट जरी केलो इट इज अ रेवेन्यू अर्निंग मॉडल आय विल स्टील स्टिक टू माय वर्ड्स there is good more than 500 crores revenue in this business if all 40 constituencies do Dhirio 3 or 4 matches of Dhirio on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you see the revenue that is earned in 40 constituencies. I have an Excel sheet.
Venzy, now coming to politics, Goa is a small state with just 40 MLAs, out of which the BJP has a broad majority of 33. There are only 7 MLAs in the opposition. Do you think the opposition is really united in Goa?
See, opposition is able to get united. I will use the word very carefully. Is able to get united on issue based because finally what happens is we are all ideology based political parties. So our ideology is an ideology which we are focused on. So we cannot merge our ideologies. We can become issue based. So Madhai was a issue based, where we all got together. So like that, we all get together for an issue based. Otherwise, united opposition becomes very difficult because the present setup only is a compromise setup. You have seen all the MLAs from the Congress have gone 2 times to the BJP. So how do you manage a mindset to work with the Congress? It's not about person, no, it's about party to party understanding. So how do you work with this Congress when every time they are exporting, every time, whether it is a new MLA who is elected or whether it is an old MLA, every time. So uh, all individuals are good. All individuals are good. All those MLAs who have gone from the Congress to the BJP are good people. I'm not saying they're bad. It is that Congress as a party is unable to make sure that their MLAs work with their ideology mindset. That is the reason. आज आम्ही किती आहोत ना? We are also MLAs, but our party has that focus that we all stay united with the cause, and our cause is not
There were
compromise.
rumors being spread that both of AAP MLAs were also supposed to join BJP.
Rumors म्हणून तुवें सांगलें. So that means rumors are rumors.
Yeah.
Well, मरे 1 year cross जालें मरे. So
Yeah.
rumors are rumors. Yeah.
Yeah. What I want to ask you is about the opposition unity. You were being criticized by one of your opposition colleagues for praising Chief Minister on the seafarers issue.
चोय कितें जाता? Praise केलें म्हूण कांय वचना. Seafarers is a big community. I come from a seafarers background, a profession. So when I come from this background, that means I am a seafarer by heart. 17 years, 18 years of my life I have spent at sea. So if something good is done or in the process of doing to seafarers, then don't you think an appreciation is required? I think it is required. And appreciation keeps everyone going. And what is opposition? Opposition does not mean only to criticize. I criticize Pramod Sawant every day for all the bad things that he's doing and all the things that he's unable to execute. But when he's doing something nice or in the process of doing something nice and जालना जाल्यार देखून एक एप्रिशिएट करून तो प्रोसेस फास्ट जाता जाल्यार आय थिंक दॅट एप्रिशिएशन नीड्स टू बी गिवन. इट्स नीड्स टू बी गिवन टू एवरीवन. I appreciate tourism minister every day because so many things he does whenever he's so I take such names because there are things I appreciate sports minister. There are things which is being done. No, लोकां आमकां कितें जाय?
So, do you think now coming to the political question, is the opposition in Goa going to unite for Lok Sabha polls or is it going to be divided?
See, Suraj Bab, I appeal to the people of Goa. Unite जावपा problem ना, पूण unite कितकोन जावपाचें? गेलते पाट युनायट जाले सगळे आनी काँग्रेसा लोकसभा सीट सावथा जिखोवन हाडलें. जिखोवन आयलें. सो आय एम नॉट क्रिटिसायझींग द पर्सन. आय वॉन्ट टू बी व्हेरी क्लियर. आय एम नॉट अगेन्स्ट द लोकसभा मेंबर हू इज हियर. आय एम नॉट अगेन्स्ट हिम पर्सनली. आय एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दॅट चेअर. लेट्स से आय एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द चेअर. सो हॅज द चेअर डन एनीथिंग ड्युरिंग द कोविड? You were having such a beautiful opportunity to get back that chair. परत 2024 लोकसभा सीट काँग्रेसाक जायें जाल्यार इट वॉज अ ब्युटिफूल ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी फॉर काँग्रेस एज अ पार्टी टू मेक मॅक्सिमम यूज ऑफ दॅट चेअर अँड ब्रिंग गोंयकारांक सपोर्ट हाडपाक कोविडा टायमार. बट दॅट चेअर वॉज नॉट एबल टू डू. जाल्यार आज परत तेच कुर्सेक आनी तेच पाटेक तें चेअर कित्याक दिवचें? युनायट जावया, पूण सगळे युनायट जावन आपाक तें चेअर दिवया न्हू. लेट अस गिव दॅट चेअर टू दी आम आदमी पार्टी. Let also Congress unite, everyone unite and say let us give Aam Aadmi Party this Lok Sabha South Goa chair and unite. Because see, it's all about the chair, no, it's not about the person, because person will keep changing. It is how the party manages that chair. The party has to unitedly work on that chair to ensure that the chair delivers. Today I work with my party to deliver as an MLA of this constituency, and I can assure that same delivery will be done to all 40 constituencies if we get the maximum seats out of Goa. So आमी लोकसभा चेअर जर आमकां दिलें combinedly unite जावन, so we will not break, we will not allow BJP to come.
No, but then what happens if Aam Aadmi Party wins? Will it be able to form the government at the center?
That is now the next question, depending on how many other elections are remaining to come and remaining to do. Is Congress able to tell us today that the Karnataka government which is formed, they will not jump and go, although they have a big majority? Who in the Congress can give in writing? Who in the Congress gave in writing that the intact of the MLAs in Goa could have been intact? कोणाच्यान who is the authorized person जे कोणागेले उतर आमच्यांनी घेवपा जाता की हो मनीस काँग्रेसांतलो उलयलो जाल्यार this is done. Everybody in the top leadership of Congress will respect this word verdict. Is there anybody? You name me one person. Their Lok Sabha member who is there for South Goa, he is against their president. The president is against him. I mean, you see this, no, what is happening. जेन्ना तुगे एक लोकसभा एकूच आहा हिंगा साऊथ गोवाचो तोच तुगेल्या पार्टी प्रेसिडेंटाचेर इज नॉट हॅपी आनी थिंगा आनी कितले जाणां आहाय आतां 5 जाणां दे आर रेडी सो हाऊ डू गोवा एंड गोवन्स वॉन्ट दिस party to be given a chance again?
But again, that wouldn't be the same thing what happened in 2022. The AAP puts its own candidate, Congress puts its own candidate, RG puts its own candidate, then go forward. All these things, is it not going to give an advantage to the BJP?
So my question is, आमकां हुस्का आहा जे भाशेन तुकाय हुस्का आहा की बीजेपीक कशें करून चान्स पडलो म्हणून काँग्रेसा हुस्क ना की बीजेपीक चान्स पडलो म्हणून काँग्रेसा हुस्का आहा न्ही हुस्का आहा जाल्यार तुमी अकाउंटेबिलिटी केल्या तुमगे हे 4 वर्स जालीं तुमको रे लोकसभा मेंबर आहा साऊथ गोवाचो सो तुमगे अकाउंटेबिलिटी कितें आहा 2 वर्स कोविडान कितें केलें तुमी तुमी म्हणटले ना हे आमी मुखार करतले So you also are accountable, no, that BJP should not come in the south. So if you are also accountable, you should able to give justice that why we should give you a seat this time, why you should not compromise and you should give the seat to the Aam Aadmi Party.
Why everybody is looking at the South Goa seat and not North Goa seat?
See, why we are talking about South Goa because we are sitting in South Goa now. Yes, equally same is the situation in North Goa. But in case if a political discussion and consensus has to happen, then there is a non-performing chair. There is a non-performing chair of South Goa. I again and again focus on the chair because I do not want to make it personal with the person. So a non-performing chair is there which the party has not managed to get performance out. So today if the party is not able to manage to get performance out of that chair, they have no control, which means even from 2024 to 2029, they will not do this performance out. So people of Goa and all those political circles which are there should understand that Congress is unable to get accountability out of their chair. कोणाकूय हाडूं accountability जावपा जाय न्ही कित्याक करना तूं परफॉर्म इवॅल्युएशन आसपा जाय every 3 months. COVID was such a beautiful time. We did not leave one opportunity to help people in COVID. We used every opportunity possible from this office to help people in the COVID.
See, there are some activists I was talking to, and many of them recommend you as the South Goa candidate. Are you interested in the job? Because you have been taking up the issue, and they want a person from Goa who can take up the issues in Delhi of such nature.
See, one needs to understand political growth should not be very fast. We have started our journey as an MLA. We need to make the changes around us. We need to be here in Goa to ensure the changes are done here. There are several other people who have been there, who could voice out Goa's issues in a better way as a party. I think people of Benaulim and people of Salset and Goa would want to see me here working in Goa with a larger profile. And I would also be ready to work with a larger profile here in Goa. And I think it is too fast. And leaving my people of my 7 villages of Seraulim, Kolva, Benaulim, Warka, Urlim, Carmona and Kavlasum, हे 7 villages लोकां सोडून Delhi धांवपाचे, I think that is not the right way. What have this role done? See, it is specific. People has to be educated on politics. Lok Sabha seat politics is different, Panchayat politics is different, legislator MLA politics is different. So Lok Sabha आणि कर्नाटका कांयच लिंक ना. What has Lok Sabha both candidates done? कितें केलां? मुखार कोतले ते सोड. कितें केलां? South Goa candidate, what can you do now in the next?
But
8-9
what I am
months?
asking you is Congress or the opposition has advantage in the Lok Sabha polls?
I don't see that there is any advantage, because who will take advantage in the Congress? Advantage घेवपी आसपा जायो न्हू. एडवांटेज घेवपी लिडर आसपा जायो काँग्रेसाचो. विच लिडर? प्रेसिडेंट घेतलो या MP घेतलो? दोगांयचे मदीं क्लॅश आहा. कोण घेतलो? दे शूड बी अ लिडर ऑफ द काँग्रेस. लिडर आसपा जायो, प्रेसिडेंट आसपा जायो, MP आसपा जायो, कोणू पूण आसपा जायो न्हू एक लिडर, की बाबा आपण एडवांटेज घेतलो म्हणून. हू इज देयर टू टेक एडवांटेज?
As you see, there have been several allegations against the Aam Aadmi Party. There are cases in liquor scam and many other things. What do you want to say? Is this only to tarnish the image of AAP, or is it affecting AAP in the country?
सी काली कित प्रेसिडेंटागे हें येयलें तें पळयलें तुमी. इट वॉज वीथ रिगार्ड्स टू दॅट ऑर्डर वीच वॉज कम आउट इन फेवर ऑफ द आम आदमी पार्टी. आनी तितू यू कॅन क्लियरली सी दॅट द BJP इज bulldozing everything. And when it comes to all these cases that have been filed against all our ministers and everyone, कितल्योशो cases चलता आपाचेर. Where have they successfully done anything? They haven't done anything successfully. So it is all allegations, and these allegations have been proved time to time. Party is growing, party is delivering. Deliver the same. Free water dit म्हणलें 16 cubics. 16 cubicsचा बिलाचेर कितली फ्री वॉटर कितली जाण गोंयकारांक मेळ्ळा उलया मरे. I have been demanding for continuous electricity, forget free electricity. I have demanded in the assembly, give us continuous electricity for what we pay. Zalia, we are paying for street light. Zala.
As I say, I had forgotten one question. There have been several tussles of you and PWD Minister Nilesh Kabra in the assembly. Could you just tell our viewers what exactly it is about?
See, what happens now? Environment.
You were not happy with PWD and Environment Ministry.
See, environment is something I think which is very close to our generation and the generation that is going to come. You will see everybody loves the environment, because you see all what is happening is because lack of what we are doing. I am of one opinion, which I strongly tell the people, and I will always promote this. In the future, environment protection should be plan of each political manifesto, which means climate change should be part of your political manifesto. तूं तुगेले गांवांत, तूं तुगेले कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सींत क्लायमेट चेंज सांबाळपाक कितें करतलो 5 वर्सांनी, you should able to define. And I, without putting it on my manifesto, I am working consecutively second year now, working towards World Environment Day, which is on the 4th or 5th of June. Last year we had done around 30 to 60 days work before that. Today we took it for 3 months. Gaire, ye, reversal. So that is my contribution. I did geotagging of plants for Vanama Utsava. It was my contribution towards climate change. So indirectly, I have set an example. I have set an example today in Goa that I have introduced without writing on my manifesto that climate change is part of my politics.
No, what is the issue with Cabral then?
The Cabral issue was that sewage had gone into the river, and that day when I was there was no proper justification that was happening, and that argument which happened over there were purely because of that sewage, and that sewage issue still stands there. And I don't see anyone from the government, keeping Cabral's PWD portfolio aside, which we see a lot of work being done, all constituencies, even my constituency. So for that one thing, I would say that Nilesh Cabral is not a person who will do revenge politics, which I have learned in this 1 year, which I appreciate him. मुगेले तेकोडे वजत जाल्ली म्हणून मुगेले कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन काम आडायन दवरली ना ताणें, which I appreciate him. So there is no revenge politics with Nilesh Cabral. That he has not done. So I really like to thank him for that through this media, because he has not done revenge politics with me. Yes, but where environment is concerned, that job is not done. River is still not clean. There is still sewage which is going on. He needs to work on it seriously. Okay, he wants time. Time is there, but it cannot be unlimited. Riversal needs to be cleaned before the Lok Sabha elections. And we have to see difference. We should not see that desilting kele, ye kele, te kele. Result aspazo. Result-oriented work for Riversal. Result-oriented work for taxi drivers. Result-oriented work for water sports. Result-oriented answer towards Dhirio. ह्यो सगल्यो गोश्ट्यो 2024 पयल्यो जावपा जायो. नाजाल्यार वॉटर स्पोर्ट्स वाले तुम क्लियर करना जाल्यार बीजेपीक सपोर्ट करचे ना. दिर्यो जे कोण स्पोर्ट लवर्स आहे, बुल फायट ओनर्स आहे, दे विल नॉट सपोर्ट द बीजेपी. रिव्हर्साल जे एनवायरमेंट प्रोटेक्टेड जे कोणा लायक आहे, एनवायरमेंट आहे, फार्मर्स आहे, दे विल नॉट सपोर्ट द बीजेपी. इफ यू डू नॉट डू दिस, टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हरा तूं इश्यू सॉल्व करना, they will not support the BJP for 2024. This is all from my constituency as well as other constituencies in the south. Solve these issues before the 2024, ask for your vote. The same thing applies in the north. So do this before 2024, ask for your vote and give answers to this. Kartala mun answer na, simple as that.
Thank you, Venzy. You gave us your precious time and answered all our questions. You told us you are not interested, or you rather want somebody else to take up the responsibility of South Goa seat and voice the issues of Goans in Delhi. Then you spoke about the taxis, water sports, all Goan traditional businesses, and you told us what is happening from the government side and what is not happening. We sincerely ask the government to look into the issues which he has taken up. And Venzy, we say thank you once again and wish you all the best. And hopefully, we'll see you in a bigger role in the coming future. Thank you.